I'm so sorry, didn't mean to make you cry. I acted a fool, far too blind to see.
Let me know if you're gonna go upstairs. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye.
When I was younger, I thought that love was just lightning and thunder, a call and response between unmovable objects and an unstoppable force. But after we've weathered hell and high water to lay it together, there's no feeling better to stare in your iris, to know that I fully am seen. 'Cause oh, it's you. Into the black hole, the only place we go to know that we're fully alone. turning to the thing. I'm turning to the nothing. I'm turning to the thing.